Right. So, we like to keep statistics. So for the protocol, ashes wobble. Are you taking note of this, Squid? Squid is not only our monitor engineer, but he's also the stats person. Yeah, say hello to Squid. But for the statistics then, taints, tickle! There you go, Squid. Very good. Very good, yeah. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I felt it too. My taint. Yes. And my ass. My butt was wiggled. Very good. I feel it in my loins actually tonight. You're a very good crowd. It's a very beautiful evening together here on Saturday night. Yeah, it was not as shit as I thought it would be. I'm only fucking with you where you think. Yeah. Anyway, I know that there are tons of fun things to do here in Brooklyn and New York on a Saturday night. So I'm sure you have wonderful plans tonight, yes. So we won't take so much more time of your evening. No, I know. Yeah. But no, we're not gonna. This is not how we end our set. You think we're amateurs? No. We're gonna play a few more songs, but. This next song is a little bit more of a... It's not as heavy from a sonic point of view, but it's heavy in another way. And this was not written by us, actually. This is a song written by a wonderful Texan, and his name is Rocky Erickson. Thank you. If you have goals, you have everything. If you have goals, you have everything. You can say anything you want, and you can do anything you want to do. If you have goals, you have everything. very far away. Standing strong, well built, everywhere. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for For those of you who are observant and not sitting too far away, maybe you've noticed that we have 3 guitar players on stage. Yeah. A multifaceted ghoul. Not only playing various types of guitars, but he's also shaking shit. And also singing singing good shit. Yeah. But I also have a little bit of ability that I want to show off to you ladies. So, why don't you give it to him? That was what they would say in France, I guess. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gold! If you brought your binoculars tonight, maybe you peoples in the back who have like a straight vision this way, you'd be able to sort of see through this hole here. Maybe you in the front as well. Can you see the hole? I'm referring to the hole in the drums, not my butthole. Right. On this bass drum, there's a hole here, and if you can see through that hole, you would be able to see a foot. A foot. And it happens to be that foot that has been kicking your asses all night long! And if you follow that foot up north, there rises a sitting man. Our batterist. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for you think I'm just making an ass of myself, huh? No. I'm not. I would never do that. I'm imitating you. That is what it looks like. That is your asses wobbling. Yeah, if you all sort of go down about a half a meter like that and you check the other ones, what they're doing, this is what you would see. Do you feel it? Ladies, gentlemen, yeah, you're not getting away this time. No. I know that your asses are shaking too. Do you know what causes your asses to wobble like that? You've got any clue? What's that? The bass, yes. You're not so dumb. Standing on 2 thin legs, starting at the bottom, going all the way to the top, is our Grandmaster Ass Wobbler, who's responsible for all this ass wobbling. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gold! drizzle, a sweet autumnal drizzle over Brooklyn and New York. And I don't know about you, but this drizzle sure is making me a little wet. So, are you wet? Me too. We have come to a part of our stage that we refer to as the cage. And within this cage, we keep two lionesses. I use the word keep lightly, but in this case it's kind of true, because you see these chains, and I know that they might appear as slightly cheap plastic chains, but they are not at all. They're actually very, very, very heavy and effective, because they are there for your protection. Because had there not been any chains there, at 8 o'clock tonight, the first thing that would have happened is that our ferocious lionesses would have just skipped the stage, and they would just jump into where you're standing, and they would have torn you new assholes! It would have been very messy, it would have been bloody, it would have been no show. A complete shit show. But thanks to these chains, we have a show. So you're welcome. Now, let me introduce to you the first lioness. Playing pianos, but also soaring lead synths, and an absolutely emasculating guitar! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gula! There's so many smart people here in the New York area, so I'm sure that you have your high school points. You might have noticed that I mentioned lionesses. That is plural, and that indicates there are more than one. Yes. So, let me introduce to you our second lioness. Hammering her claws on the claviator and shaking the shit out of the tambourine. And roaring beautiful female vocals for you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gula! And we are Ghost. And we are with you tonight. Now I know perfectly well it's a Saturday night and we're sort of prolonging this maybe into where it starts to itch a little. Anyway, I just want to take this opportunity to talk to you now. Because you're here and we're having this beautiful night together, and it's unfortunate there is no drizzle outside. It's kind of wintry and cold, right? Yeah, this is the dark season. And you know, in the dark season, some people, some of you, are not so happy. It's the dark season that some people see it as a sad time. Maybe you're not the one right now that is on the bottom, but you might be on life size, where everything is just PG. So you don't have to take this to your heart then, because you don't care. But if you happen to be one of those people who are currently in a little bit more of a low, remember that, as long as you have those spirits somewhere, maybe sleeping inside, you're never entirely alone. And things always change. No matter how rotten they are, it has a tendency to develop forward. You know how sometimes you can cut your hand, and it might be a deep cut, and it might be so deep that bone is showing, and it might even require stitches, and it hurts like hell, and it feels like you almost lost your hand. And for days you have these stitches, and for a long time you cannot use your hand because it hurts too much. And you cannot even think of something else but the pain. But what happens over time is that that throbbing pain sort of transforms into more of an itch. Still, your hand might not be usable, but as time goes by, maybe those stitches are gone, and one day you find yourself accidentally using your hand without you even knowing it. And my hand is back, and it's perfectly usable. There is a scar, however, and around that scar it might be numb, and that feeling might never return. Right there it might never return. And that scar might sit there for the rest of your life, but it doesn't hurt forever. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you just give it a little time, things will change. And most things, maybe not all things, but most things will be okay. You got that? Good.